All right, welcome, guys. Welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we today? Thank you very much if you're joining on Facebook, YouTube. Thank you. Joining on Instagram. How are you? It's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Good morning, Crown Suji. How are you? Ibadan Dog. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it without wasting time. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. Pastor, your leaves will never be dry. you want me to drink NSC to it or what? Because this is your prayer, I don't understand. This is your prayer, I don't understand. Oh, I tell you. I don't understand. This is your prayer. Sorry, I'm trying to block this Babalawo that is coming to the show. Babalawo that is coming to the show. I'm trying to block that Babalawo. Okay, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for connecting on Facebook, on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. God bless you. All right. The one will never laugh. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I will continue to say as it comes to me. Today we are going to we're going to be talking on something we have not been talking about. When are you coming to London? Very soon I am coming. We have it planned already. But, so many other things are happening. And I have some few other meetings. That I need to attend to before we go there. All right. So welcome everybody. Thank you very much for coming. We're going to be going in on the show this morning, and I want you guys to please just listen. And if you want to make a call, I will post the number so you'll be able to call on the show, and we can talk about this stuff. The topic is Nigeria in 2023 and beyond. Nigeria in 2023 and beyond. And it's a difficult topic to break down. But I just want to, in a way, open the eyes of our people to see something small. People on Facebook are already dropping out. They don't like the topic. The views went from almost 90 to 55 one time. But that's good. All right, let's get to it. Now, I made a show some few weeks ago that if you are given $100,000, will you still leave Nigeria if they offer you a visa to the US? And I was so shocked that almost 90% of the people on the show voted for visa to the US. I was shocked. And it's not really their fault. It's not the fault of anybody. Okay? It's not the fault of anybody. It's just what we see or what we are seeing. Favor, how you doing, Favor Imbo? God bless you. What we're seeing that is making us to give up on the country. And I watched another video some few days ago of another lady who came out and said, if they give you $2 million, will you stay in Nigeria or you will take the opportunity and use that visa of the US to come in? And she spoke passionately, like I would do. All right, like I would do. And I come to see something that if you have not tried something before, it's possible for you to believe that the grass is greener on the other side. It's possible for you to think the grass is greener on the other side. And we people who live here in the US, we are not making it easy for those ones who live in Nigeria, because we lie a lot. We lie a lot. We lie so much. We lie so much. No doubt about it. That when you come to the overseas country like UK, Canada, and America, the kind of opportunity you get, it might be a little hard for you to get such in Nigeria, or without having a kind of a support system. But now the question is that if you are given $100,000, what will you do with it? Will you leave it or you still come to the US? See, I know a lot of people, they were born in the US, they schooled in the US, all they've been doing is visiting Nigeria. And if you ask them, where will you rather live? These American citizens will tell you they will live in Nigeria. Now they're going to live in Nigeria. And I asked one of them why. He said Nigeria is actually the best place to live. All right. Now, when we now talk about security, we're going to come back to that point. We'll talk about security. I will talk about it later, but I just want to quickly talk about the mindset that we Nigerians are the ones destroying Nigeria. Nigerians, we are the ones destroying Nigeria. We are the ones destroying Nigeria. Nigeria, we have never sat down to talk about anything that is good in Nigeria. Never. We have never seen nothing that is good about Nigeria. It's all about bad thing. Government in America is bad. If I want to tell you, it's even badder. If you ask me to create that English, it's badder, more terrible than the government in Nigeria. All right, there is no government in the world that is good. Go and ask any citizen of any country; they will have something to say about the government of their countries. They will have so much to say about it. Go anywhere. When you talk about poverty, Nigeria, we have poverty in Nigeria. Do you know over 38 million Americans don't have money? Over 38 million Americans sleep under the bridge. Homeless Americans, white and black, they sleep under the bridge. Under the bridge, yeah. If you want me to show you pictures of this stuff, I will drive through and record these Americans who are sleeping under the bridge, who don't have food to eat, that we are the ones going in to feed them. If you want to know, if you go to Washington, D.C., if somebody will tell you the truth, go to Washington, D.C. and go and see homeless people actually having like a little bit of the camp thing. They just put it on the side of the road and they sleep inside. They've not taken a bath in 20 weeks. I'm telling you. They got no money, no food, no nothing to eat. That we go there to give them food. To give them food. The Americans with American citizenship. They have American pali. All right? I'm not talking about somebody without paper now. I'm talking about, legal Americans. They're there. And I remember when I used to find jobs. I go to the agency. We see Americans lined up. No job. They're complaining. Oh, no job. And that's why you see the government will be saying, oh, we have created 20 million jobs this year. We have created 20 million jobs because Americans don't have jobs. They have nowhere to go. Do you know, if I may tell you, if you don't understand, there are states and cities in America that are paying people to move there to come and live there because those places are drying up. Nobody lives there anymore. Now they are paying people $60,000 to come and live there. They will pay half of your mortgage. They're begging people to come and live in those places now. Begging people to come and live there. All right? And the place is going down. We always go by what we see on TV. On TV, we destroy our home country. On TV, America, they boost their own country. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay? So much is going on in America that America will never, you will see any American, who will tell you, I live in the greatest country of the world. And is this mouth that Americans use this mouth to elevate their own country? Or elevate their own country. Do you know why China and Americans are fighting right now? They want to know who is the superpower. Okay? And it's all about mouth. Everybody's using mouth to boost their own country. But we use our mouth to destroy our own. And we use our own mouth to destroy our own country without knowing what's going on outside of the country. When we talk about election, they rig election in overseas countries, they rig election in America, they rig election anywhere. Anywhere. You know, whenever there is fuel scarcity in America, we didn't tell you guys. You guys will not know. But when there is fuel scarcity in Nigeria, that's when you start burning tires all around, burning buildings all around. We used to, over here, my tank used to be, I used to fill my tank with $40. $40, I fill my tank. But a time came, I started filling my tank $75, $80. You know, nobody was burning tires on the street. We were buying it. All what we're doing that we limit where we go. So if I buy full tank, I stop driving my car. I stay home. I'm not going anywhere to go and look for anything anymore. I just stay home. But you don't see them burning tires when there's fuel scarcity. You don't see them burning buildings when there's fuel scarcity. It is only we Nigerians that when there's fuel scarcity, we start burning down things that belongs to us, our own properties. We burn our own properties down. People who are innocent are driving a car on the street, you will stop them, break their windshield. Like I said, those people are the ones that cause it for fuel scarcity to occur. We destroy people's properties. We go all around killing people, innocent people we kill. Like I said to say, we don't know. You see, the problem with us is that we watch too much TV. We watch too much TV in Nigeria. Too much TV. And when we watch TV, we believe, like I used to believe that all Americans are rich. I used to believe it. We used to believe that all Americans are rich. No, all Americans are not rich. They have problems too. And if I may tell you, in America, they kidnap people more than they kidnap people in Nigeria. They kidnap people in America more than they kidnap people in Nigeria. Go and check the record. Go and check the record. They kidnap people more than how the guys. I hate it when people are very insultive. When you don't have so much, enough brain in your head to listen to stuff than just say, come and live there, come and live here, come and live here. I don't understand. Egbe ẹ̀kọ́ ni Davido tó ń gbé ńbẹ̀ ni. Egbe ẹ̀kọ́ ni Whiskey tó ń gbé ńbẹ̀. Come and live there. We are talking right now for us to actually be able to look at Nigeria, how to make the place better. You're using your lack of brain to talk. Egbe ẹ̀kọ́ ni Davido tó ń gbé ńbẹ̀ ni. Egbe ẹ̀kọ́ ni Whiskey. Egbe ẹ̀kọ́ ni Brother Shanky tó ń gbé ńbẹ̀. Egbe ẹ̀kọ́ ni. Is it not your mate? Is it not your mate or is Davido that lives there? Do they have two heads when they live there? Nonsense. You see, when they are lazy, when you are lazy, that's when you talk. You see lazy people will come overseas country and come and live here and make it. When we are talking about this, they will be using their lack of brain to be responding. To be responding. You see, they kidnap people here. They kidnap people here more than Nigeria. If you have your telephone on, you will see the Amber Alert will always come to you. 12-year-old got kidnapped, 20-year-old got kidnapped. People they started. They started kidnapping people. They kidnap people here a lot. A lot. And when they kidnap somebody in Nigeria, oh, we will blow it open. Oh, everywhere is kidnapping. Oh, everywhere is kidnapping. And all kinds of stuff. I'm not saying kidnapping is good. I'm not saying kidnapping is not. That kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is that I know people who go to Nigeria every time and they stay where they're supposed to stay. They are not going out in the night. They're not doing what they're not supposed to do. Every country of the world is dangerous. Nigeria is dangerous. America is dangerous. Canada is dangerous. You as a person must know where you go, how you take care of yourself. If you know you are a night crawler, you must have the right security anywhere, even in America. We see people being killed. 2 days ago, I went to the store, and the lady who was supposed to attend to me there, I couldn't find her, so I was looking for her, and then I found her somewhere. And I said, "Oh, are you okay?" She said, "Oh, my son just got killed." I was like, "By who?" He said, "By an unknown person." So what is the police doing? He said the police are not doing investigation. That they're just saying some crazy stuff. I was like, you need to go and do something. And she was just there. And this is America here. It's not in Nigeria. My wife wanted to go and buy something around Bisonet yesterday. And I told her, on Sunday, and I told her, please, don't be going all around and be walking the street. That area is dangerous. That area is dangerous. There are dangerous people everywhere. You just must to know where to go and where not to go to. All right. The only time we shout in Nigeria is when someone important dies or being kidnapped. Innocent people are being kidnapped every day. We didn't hear about it. Likewise in overseas countries, over here in America too. People die every day. People get killed every time. It is when something very important happens. That's when we see it on the news. That's when we see it on the news. There's no doubt about it. Nigeria, we still have a long way to go. But the long way that we have to go is not going to happen by itself. The good of Africa, the good of Nigeria is not going to happen by itself. It starts with us. We have to give good publicity to the country that we come from. We have to give good publicity for that country that we come from. All right? Good publicity for that country that we come from. It doesn't matter. If there is no security in Nigeria or whatsoever it is, if there is no money in Nigeria, don't tell me there's no money in Nigeria. Never tell me. Never you tell me there's no money in Nigeria. I will never believe you, and I can never believe you. What I know about Nigeria is there are so many lazy people in Nigeria. There is money in Nigeria. There's big time money, big opportunity in Nigeria. The only thing that we have mostly are lazy people who don't want to take chances. That's what we have. Okay? And when I was there in Nigeria, I was one of those lazy people too. I was expecting the government to do things for me. I was, the government, the government, the government. No, it's not the government. It's you. You do things for yourself. You think about yourself. If Nigeria, if we could respect ourselves, like we respect pastors and church. Oh, okay. If you could respect your family, like you respect pastor and church, the country will be great. You see, convert and divert that attention you have for church, pastor. Put it on your own self. Use the money that you are going to give prophets, the money you are donating for church to build big cathedrals. Divert that money to actually creating a business for yourself. All right. See in 5 years' time where you're going to get to. See in 5 years' time where you're going to what's going to happen to you. I shared the testimony on this network of a lady that's been giving money to a prophet in Nigeria for years. She couldn't build a house. She couldn't have nothing. She met me. I told the woman, don't give your money to a church anymore. Don't give your money to a pastor anymore. Start saving that money. And that woman saved the money for 2 years, and she bought a land and finished a bungalow, solid bungalow. And she came on this line to actually testify to it. You could do a lot of things. You see, the church, they have messed you up. They make you to see it like if you don't give money to church, you will be poor. If you don't give money to pastor, you will die. If you don't come to night vigil, you will die. It's a lie. Our God that we serve is not a God of one place. It's not the God of church. It's not the God of Sunday. Our God that we serve lives in you. You are the carrier of God. You carry God. All right, you carry God. The money you spend wasting and wasting for one guy to be rich. You are giving one guy your money. The guy is building cathedral, building gigantic building, flying jet all around. You could use that money for your own self. For your own self. To build your own life, to have what's supposed to have. It took me a long time to understand that the American churches, they are not running on tithe and offering. They are running on government grants and government money, because they are non-for-profit organization registered under the government. The government, they have grants that they give to church. They give to church. All right? Whatever it is that people give is going to be a plus. But they don't run it on that. Don't run it on that. So you continue to shout. But you have not, if you Nigerians could sit down and look at it critically, you will know that you are really making money. You will know you are really making money. You are dumping the money in the hand of one church. You are dumping the money in the hand of one pastor. Go and check it. Calculate how much you make in a year. Calculate how much you give in offering. Every time, 7 days revival, you will donate 1,000 per day. For 7 days, that 7,000 is gone out of your money. Then they will take tithe from you again. They will take tithe from you again. Or the tithe they're taking from you is from your 40,000, is from your 50,000. See how much money you are giving. Then you now have to, pastor's birthday, we have to donate money. Mommy, pastor's birthday, we have to donate money. Pastor's son is going to university, we have to donate money. Then we don't, you build the pledge, we have to donate money. Oh, this people. Now you calculate how much, you find out that 80% of the money you are making is going to church. So you don't really have anything coming to you. The little that you have that you use in taking bus to your work and feeding your family is only those. That's the only thing that is left in your hand. They have designed a way to collect and collect and collect and collect from you just to keep you coming. Just to keep you coming. The moment you are not rich and you are not fruitful, you will continue to, and you will look at it as if to say, oh my God, I need God. I need God. My life is not working. I'm still poor. But the church is collecting all your money. Pastors are collecting. It's not just only your pastor that is collecting. Other prophets all around you, they are collecting. They will come on the social media and be banging their head like this until you Nigerians will understand that in 2023 that we want this country to be good, and all of these fake people that are collecting money, all of these fake churches that are collecting money, we must say no to them and say to yourself, I need to do better in 2023. I need to save my money in 2023. I need to start a business in 2023. I need to focus on me in 2023. Don't forget one thing. I don't want you guys to forget one thing. And what I don't want you guys to forget is that anything that you see people enjoying in America is not done for us by the government. It's from the tax that we are paying. Okay? Every time we take money as salary, they remove tax from our money. And the tax that they remove from our money is used to construct the road, is used to bring grass and animals in our street, is used to create security, is used to, the light bills come, light must not go. We didn't have interrupted light and power supply because what? Because we pay the bills. They could take your light away if you don't pay the bills. It is the tithe tax money that we pay that makes this to happen. So if you can now look at it, you are paying tithe to the church. The church is not giving you water. The church is not creating electricity for you. The church is not bringing security to your house. They're not bringing nothing to you. All right? They are collecting tithes. And what are they doing with the tithe? Tell me what they're doing with the tithe. Show me evidence of what they do with the tithe. Once in a while, they go and buy gallons of oil and turkey and bread and pack of rice and then share it with you guys that you think they're doing something for you. No, they're not doing nothing for you. And the next thing is they want to open branches all over just to collect more money. All right? And that's what they do to you. And you're so dumb that you continue to dump your money into it all the time. The money you're supposed to use, let me break it down to you. Nigeria is the greatest country in the world. We have brilliant people. We have very creative people in Nigeria, hard workers, brilliant people, well-educated people in Nigeria. But we are so stupid when it comes to religion. I'm not talking about Christianity alone. I'm talking about them all. Nigeria is supposed to be the best country of the world. All right? Even the Americans, they know. Pastor Miguel, what's up, man? Even the Americans, they know. The Chinese, they know. Every country of the world, they are afraid of Nigeria. They fear us. When they look at us, they see brilliancy. When you come to schools in America, all of our daughters and our sons that are in school, they are on top of their classes. All right? They are on top of their classes. Some of them are getting like 8, 9 awards when they go to school. Go and check them out. We have produced very brilliant children in Africa. But spiritually, we are done. All right? So the issue is that the church is collecting all what we have. All right? That is why when you go to Banana Island, you don't see churches in Banana Island. There's only one church in Banana Island, and that's all right. And that's it. Okay? So, but the issue is that in the poor neighborhood like Iyano Paja, you're gonna have 50,000 churches there. In the poor neighborhood like Agbeni Ibadan, you're gonna have 50,000 churches there. Because they know that the poor person in Nigeria is looking for prosperity. But instead of teaching that person how to really prosper, they actually now start telling them to be praying. All right? So the praying is not going to bring prosperity to a man. The praying is not going to bring prosperity to you. It is a life that has been designed for prosperity. You got to work, save money, invest your money, money come to you. But the money you're supposed to save and invest has been collected by the church. Has been collected by the church. All right? And then when you need them the most, then you go to them, they tell you, oh, we're sorry, we're not running a charitable organization here. We don't have any money for you. It is going to be at the time that we Nigerians, we say we want to have a better country. The country is already good. The country already produced good, brilliant people. But the only sick thing in Nigeria is religion. Religion is sick. It's sick. Those pastors, they know that we are gullible. We want God. We want to know God as a Nigerian. They are using that passion that we have for God. They're using it against us. And that's why Nigeria is still where it is. It cannot move until we change our mindset. Any enemy-killing mindset must change. I said it yesterday. Enemy-killing mindset must change. People become stagnant because they have created fear into you and you couldn't move. Every time you see a cockroach, you believe they are coming after you. Who are the people coming after you? Who are they? All right? So the problem is the church and the mosque. The religion is tying Nigerians down. We have a good country. Nigeria will be the best country in the world if we change our mind. If we stand as Nigerians and stop being foolish and stand and fight against that same church that we believe could save us, but they are not saving us. The church is harboring politicians. The church is have you ever seen politicians go to bow down to somebody before? They bow down to our general overseers. They kneel to our general overseers for prayer. They bow to our general overseers. But our general overseers, they are so timid and they are, I don't understand who they are. They are more like the politicians that couldn't speak the truth because of the money they are taking and collecting from the politicians. All right? For the politicians to come and bow to you and you tell them, get out of here. You thieves and rogues. The church will understand at that moment that my general overseer right here is against zero tolerance to foolishness and to fakeness. All right? Let us stand and build a better Nigeria. Let the general overseer sit down and look at all the people in church and create a system for those people to save money, build their own houses, have their own businesses, instead of just coming and be collecting those money from them. Something happened at my church. And I told them, I said, listen, I said, no more. I need 7 people to come out and give 10,000. I said, the money that you want to give, I said, go and open an account and save the money in there. Every month, put that 1,000 you're supposed to give to church, put it in there. And then at the end of the year, you're going to have $12,000. Wait for 2 years. You're going to have $24,000. That's enough down payment that you could put down for your house. When you buy the house, when you finish paying the first mortgage, then invite Pastor Shola. Say, Pastor, something great has happened. And then I will come there and I will say, Father, Lord, we cover this house in the blood of Jesus and sanctify it in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And then you now bring one big envelope that is actually full of money, maybe 1,000. And you now say, Pastor, this is for you, sir, for how God has used you for us. I'll be so happy in my spirit to collect that one. I will be happy to collect that one because that one belongs to me now. All right? Because I'm not happy you are a house owner. The church doesn't care if you have a house or not. The church doesn't care if you have a business or not. Whatever they want is just your money from your pocket. And they will just design the system that they will collect every money in your pocket. They will create 7 days night vigil. They will create 20 days revival. They will create 1 month prayer meeting. And every day you must donate money. Every day you must donate money, and you donate money without knowing because they collect it in bits. Offering 1,000, offering 1,000. To you, 1,000 is nothing, and you keep giving it. But 1,000 in 5,000 places, that's 5 million. To that guy, everything goes to the guy, and it's a game of number. Oh, bring people, bring people, bring people, and you are bringing people, and you are bringing people, and you are enriching the pocket of these guys. And you have forgotten yourself. And that's why you talk bad about Nigeria. You talk bad about Nigeria because you couldn't keep money. And you continue to say, oh, there's no money in Nigeria. No money in Nigeria. There is so much money in Nigeria, and you are making that money, but you are not accountable. You need to account for every penny that comes into your pocket and that goes out. All right? I'm not saying don't pay your offering to God. I'm not saying don't pay tithe to God. A church is supposed to be a Sunday morning program that you come to. And people will just be there with fellowship, we exalt the name of God. And you go and walk to create a life for your family, to create a life for yourself, to create a future for yourself. That's what it is. But when we now create all of this scary 7 days revival for your children not to die, 21 days fasting so that the devil will not kill you, 25 days, your game is different. Your own story is different. You know, when we create all of this stuff, it's just to take and take and take. And they take it in beats. And they take it in beats. And every time they take it from you, you might not notice it. It's going to be at the end of the month that you look at yourself and say, and then you begin to look at it. It seems like some people are spending my money that I don't know. Because I've been giving to God, but why is it that I'm not having? You are not having because you're stupid. Because you're supposed to account for every penny that comes in and every penny that goes out. So that your pastor can come and rejoice with you when you finish building your house. So your pastor can come and rejoice with you when you start your company. All right? Only very few people in Nigeria are smart like that. That they are well-to-do, they have started their businesses, they're doing well. You don't see them 7 days revival. You only see them in church on Sundays, and you see them on Bible study days. They just walk in, and then they walk out. And those guys are actually, they are doing well because they concentrate. You will never see a well-to-do person going to church by 6 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. What kind of people will you see that is going to church by 12 o'clock in the morning? He's a stupid idiot. And that is why we say Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is the greatest country in the world. God has blessed that country with all kinds of stuff. But because religion has messed our brain up, the time we're supposed to be working, we are going to church. The time you're supposed to go to your store, you're going to church. The time you're supposed to be in your tailoring shop, you close it down, you're going to church. And then you begin to say, there's no money, there's no money. Customers are looking for you. They are passing you. They are passing your store. All right? In the name of what? God doesn't give money. God doesn't give money to nobody. No money in heaven. God doesn't bring money to nobody. You got to work for it. The time you're supposed to walk, you don't go to pray. You pray and then you walk. Walk and then pray. Praying is necessary. Walking is good. 100%. That's what it should be. All right? And our country will be great. Number two is that God doesn't select presidents. Don't put it on the neck of God. When we now say, oh, God is the one that chose Buhari. You are the one that chose Buhari. You are the one who voted for Buhari. It wasn't God. In the days of the Bible, God was the one choosing the kings. And what was the system of God? God would tell the prophet, this one is the one I picked. Nobody could contest it. The prophet will now go with the vase of oil and pour it on the head of that guy. And chicken on that seat, everybody will start buying to the choice of God. But this day is democracy. Government by the people, for the people. By the people and for the people. The people choose who they want, not God. Stop lying on God. That's the reason why today back they promised that God said we will win. And they didn't win. Because God didn't talk to him. That was why Oshibajo went to Baba Adeboye and Baba laid hands upon him. And the guy didn't win. Because God is not the one choosing. It's the people that choose presidents, not God. God didn't choose nobody. Understand? It is we are the one voting for them. We are the one helping them to rig election. We are the one stealing the ballot papers. It's not God that is doing all that. Go ahead and look at the election that we just concluded. You will see people stealing ballot paper. Was that God? Is that God choosing stealing ballot paper? God will go and be sending thugs to steal ballot paper just because they want to elect somebody. Until those thugs that we use to steal ballot paper, we say enough. We are not stealing ballot papers again. This country is a good country. We want our own children to actually prosper too. We are not stealing anything. We want to do the right thing. It is going to be until people, the market women, they will stop being alatenuje and stop and say, you know what? We're going to queue behind the right candidate. That's what we're going to do. The right candidate. I'm going to queue behind the right candidate that will take Nigeria to a greater place. Right? And then the men and the women of the country will tell themselves, we are not collecting bags of rice. We are not collecting anything. We are going to queue behind the one that will do that. And the moment you see somebody stealing ballot paper, you quickly just cut off their heads. You quickly just cut off their heads. And then that will be a sample to the others and say, we can't steal ballot paper. Everybody they have united. There is unity in Nigeria. It doesn't matter if somebody is Hausa, Igbo, or Hausa. We don't care if it's Igbo. We don't care. We are working together for the betterment of the country. The country is great. If you go to the East, those guys, they are the Americans of Nigeria. They manufacture great things. Do you know that we manufacture cars in Nigeria? Do you know? You don't know. You think the cars are manufactured here in America? You know. And do you know that Americans don't even patronize their own cars that they made here? They only patronize the Japanese and the Chinese cars that are bringing from outside. Do you know that the Igbo people, they have plants where they manufacture cars? Do you know? You don't know. You don't know at all. And when you come to the South, you find out that the most educated people are there in the South. People who could lead Nigeria. People who could take Nigeria to a greater height. They're there. Even in the East, they are there also. Go to the North, the same thing. But we have already submitted that country to the hands of the terrible and evil ones. And our prophets are not helping. The prophet in Nigeria collecting money to share revelations. You see what I'm saying? All right? It's not because the country is not good. It's because we are the bad people. We are the ones helping them to do what they're doing. We are the one helping them to do what they're doing until we stand up and say no to all those people, all those fake prophets, until you dump them and don't go to their churches again, until you dump them on social media and don't watch their videos no more, until you stop going to them, then they will understand that we have united. Enough of lies in Nigeria. Enough of bad PR in Nigeria. We are giving that country a bad name. A bad name. That's a good country there. But we have given it a bad name because of our stupidity and useless kind of life. Somebody will come on social media, come and give a prophecy. Instead of we just bat catching the person and slapping him and sending him out of stuff. We will be there and be hailing, hey, Mama Ekpele, hey, Mama Ekpele. Which stupid Mama is that? Can't you think? Can't you think? Can't you think I said this one is a bad one? Somebody is saying, and you didn't think well as a Nigerian to know that this is purely nonsense. And tell that person to go and kiss transformer and get out of here. But those are the people we have. You know, Nigerians, the problem we have another problem is that when somebody's got money, we believe, oh, Allah is a God. The person is a God. The person is a God. When somebody's got money, you believe the person is a God. We worship him. Well, it doesn't matter even after maybe he stole money or not. We worship him. We worship him. Somebody is supposed to tell to go and kiss transformer. We worship him. They asked one of the prophetess that we have, what's the source of our money? She couldn't produce it. People in London kicked him out, kicked her out of London. But you embraced her. And that's where you're going. That's the church you go now. That's the church you go. Somebody that actually couldn't explain how he's making money in London, in a place where there is law and order. And you Nigerians, you embrace it, and that's where you go. Stupid people, idiot. You see, I always look at this also, and then we come and be bad-mouthing Nigeria. Like as I say, it's the fault of Nigeria. It is not the fault of Nigeria, it's your fault. It's your mindset. It's you. All right? Nigeria is a great country, and it will be great. God brought us out of Nigeria to come and see a different thing, and for us to go back to Nigeria and then put our hands together and make our own country to be great. That's what it is. Exposure. Exposure. That's what God wants from us. Go and get exposed. Come back to the country and let us build that country together. There's no place that we want to run to. We are Nigerians. The world respects us. The entire world respects us. When you go to the store and say you're a Nigerian, look at the way they celebrate you. Look at the way they celebrate you. When you say, I'm a Nigerian, the very first thing they think about is like, they think about Davido, they think about whiskey, they think about the Afrobeat, they think about the brilliancy of Nigerians, they think about that country, they think about Nigeria is the only place that Americans go to go and sing, to collect $100,000. No, there's no place in the world that American musicians will go and then sing 1 minute song and collect 100,000. Nowhere in the world. It's only Nigeria. And you say, oh, no money. No, there's money in Nigeria. You just don't know where it is. I'm telling you. You just don't know where it is. Americans come and ask Americans, where do you want to go and sing? They will say Nigeria. I'm going to Nigeria. But when you ask Nigeria, where do you want to go? America. America. When Americans want to go to Nigeria to sing, you want to run away from that same place where there is money. And you want to run over here where nothing. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? Go and ask them. Do you know, whenever they do the experience in Nigeria, all this Donny and all his friends and everybody, anytime they invite them, they say, yes, we are coming. They are increasing every year. Every year, one will go. The next year, it will bring 3. Next time, it will bring 4. All of them are going now. Go and check it out. That's the only place they go to collect big money. They don't give them big money here. You think when you see all these musicians in America, you think they're the one that owns all those things? No, they didn't own these things. They bought it. It's mortgage. All those houses that you see them flaunt is mortgage. It's 30 years mortgage. When you see Davido in Nigeria flaunting a house, he bought it with his money. When you see Whiskey flaunting a house in Nigeria, he bought it with his money. It's not 30 years mortgage at all. I'm telling you. They bought it with their money. We watch Nigerians do parties. All right? They do parties in Nigeria. They spray money like no man's business. And at the end of the day, we will say, oh, they are 419. Be fooling yourself. Instead of you sitting down, all you know is going to church. Where they will collect your money, that's where you go. Where they collect all your money, the little money that God has given unto you, where they will collect it, that's where you go to. Come to a place where they will teach you how to utilize that money and multiply it. No. No. You can come there. You know, but you'll be going to the same church where they collect the money from you. The new wave that is in town right now, that they are collecting all your money right now, is what God cannot do, does not exist. That one we cry for you. We will cry for you. We give you prayer point that can never be answered. They will put paper like this in their front, and the paper they did not open. Letters they did not open at all. How many papers are they going to open? Who is opening letters? And you guys are being fooled. And you'll be putting your hands on your head. When they are talking, they will give you emotional talk. You put your hands on your head. All those things can't build Nigeria. All those prayer points can't work. We have been praying it. You know, we've been praying it for a long time. I'm not 30 years old. I'm not 40. You understand? All those things can't work. They can never work. They're just fooling you. If it's going to work, tell all those pastors, let them convert. Let them come together in one place. All the head of pastors, all of those big pastors, let them to come together. Enough of using mouth. Let's come and do practical. Let them come together, and then the prayer point is Nigeria be great. Let kidnapping stop in Nigeria. Let all armed robbers come and submit their guns. Those are the prayer points. Let them pray it and let us see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let them not pray differently. Let them come and pray together. Let's invite all of them together. Come on, please. We give you 2 prayer points per day. We give you 2 prayer points per day. And pray them and let us wait for results. Let's wait for results. And you will know that I'm not stupid. A lot of you believe that I'm stupid. Oh, this guy is not born again. He's anti-Christ. You will know. And that's the reason you are still shouting, Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is not bad. Nigeria is a good place. Your eyes are not open. They have blindfolded you to collect your money. They have blindfolded you to collect your money. And that's this point. Politics, religion, those two, they are the major reason that Nigeria is backward today. Those are the major reasons Nigeria is backward today. Whenever Dino Manaye is doing drama, it is you people that you go to his page to go and hail him. The guy is doing drama, collecting your money. The person is supposed to block from your radar that you're not supposed to see at all. But you'll be seeing it. You go there. That's where you go. You see, where you see those pastors and they are prophesying and preaching and all kinds of stuff, you're supposed to block all of them. You block them and block them forever. We find out that they will go back and sit down. They will re-strategize. Now they are re-strategizing right now because we have been talking about different things that they now know is the truth. All right, they've been hearing it on social media. They know it's the truth that everybody is actually now yielding to those things. Now they are changing their message now. They are changing their message around now to now make you feel like, oh, they are now in tune. It's a lie. They are still looking for a way to continue to collect your money. Your money is the target. Your daughters are the target. They will sleep with your dead daughters. They will sleep with your wives. That's the target. That's the target for you. All right? Coronavirus came. It kicked every one of us out of church. God showed us a thing that you will not die if you don't go to church. It's a lie. The pastors came they came at us big time on social media to attack us. And after every meeting, they will put the Zelle, the bank account, everything, donate. People that didn't go to office, people that didn't go to market, didn't sell anything, you are still asking for donations. Can't you think? You don't see that that's the motivation. That's what it is. It's the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the soul of people. It's money. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Let me say this quickly before I go. If Nigeria is going to shine the way we want it to shine, God has given us everything to shine. We have everything to shine. Nigerians must face the truth and must be truthful. Must be truthful. Enough of fake life. We live too much of fake life. All right? Enough of it. And enough of celebrating criminals. You know criminals, I know criminals. We all know criminals when we see them. But because you believe that, oh, let me sit on the fence, maybe he will be the one to help me tomorrow. That is why you are keeping quiet. I don't need anybody's help. I need the help of God. That's all I need. I don't want to be a friend of nobody. I don't want anybody to like me. All right? I want God to see me and say, you are doing well. What I ask you is what you're doing. All right? That's what I want. You must to get to that place in your life to now say, I don't need nobody in my life. I'm going to stand at the back of the truth, and I will speak it and let anybody go and kiss transformer. I don't care who they are. My prosperity is not in the hands of anybody. I will speak the truth and let the devil be put to shame. That is it. The moment Nigerians will get there. And number 3 is that you must be accountable for every penny God is giving to you. If God is giving you $5,000 a month, remove 500 naira, give it to church. That's it for the month. The rest of the 4,500, plan it. Put 2,000 in savings. Okay, leave off of the $2,500 naira. That's your money. The 2,000 is the money that you're going to save for the rainy day. I've said it many times. The moment retirement is safe for you, oh, you're good. If you are not building a house, if you are not building a house and you're not saving and investing, on the day you will become 70 and 80, the church will not help you. The church will not help you. This church that we see, they will not help you. They will not help you. I do not pray that God will let you look at the hand or the face of the church to eat when you are old, because they will not help you. I want you to go get that one in your skull. Your pastors, they have life insurance. Your pastors, they have investment. They have hotels. They have schools. They have printing press. They have all kinds of stuff that will feed them and their family when they're old. If you don't have one and you are dumping your money because, oh, they said, give unto God, give unto God, give unto God. Anybody, you better go and do something about your future now. All right? Because that's part of your service unto God. Part of your service to God is to create a future for your family that God has given unto you. If you refuse to create a future for your children and your wife and everybody around you, you are a failure in life. Go and be giving your money to church all you like, you still go to hell. Still go to hell. You still go to hell. All right? Secure your future. Go buy a piece of land and put all your money into it. When you finish building the house, go and call your pastor and say, Daddy, come and pray on this thing. And he will come there and come and pray. And then you give him what you need to give him. And let him go away. If he's angry, let him be angry. Oh, so many people get so you have such a kind of money and we are asking for money in church. And so what? We are asking for money in church. Am I the one God called? Am I not giving my offering and my tithe? Am I not giving offering and tithe? What's your problem? Did I ask you to go and buy jet? Am I the one that got called to go and buy jet? Is it not you? Give him what you want to do. Let him be annoyed if he wants to be annoyed. Let him take you off of your position. No, you don't care. Go and sit down somewhere and be doing your thing. If you want to preach, if they're not allowing you to preach anymore, go and open a social media and start preaching to everybody. All of us will come and watch you. All of us will come and watch you there. But the issue is that you must prosper. You cannot sit down in a church for the rest of your life and not prosper. And to prosper means that you're working and saving money. Nigeria is a good place to live. There is money in Nigeria. And I'm telling you, if you can actually think well and do the right thing, you will not suffer in that country. You will not suffer in that country. You will not. All right? Recently, I made up my mind. And I went back to Nigeria. I'm actually doing something now. I'm doing something right now in the country. And that is going to be taking me back to that country. I'm telling you, America is going to be a place that I'll come to. I just feel like I want to come over and see my kids. Nigeria is a place for anybody to be. Your kids will not go with you. I've been preaching this forever. Your kids will not go with you. They live here. They belong here. Some of them will, all right, but they're not going with you. When you're planning and building whatever you're building in Africa, you don't build it for your kids because they're not coming. Yeah, because they're not coming. All right? So you leave them here. But for me, for someone like me, all right, Nigeria is a place that I want to go to. Oh, people say, oh, please don't go to politics. Oh, please. The people that are going to politics, do they have two heads? No, they don't. Oh, they're going to kill you. If I don't die, am I supposed to live on earth forever? Am I supposed to? And I'm not supposed to, I don't even want to go to politics. I want to actually create my own avenue to bless people in Nigeria. If I don't go there to contribute my quarter to it, no. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Nobody's going to do it. And that's it. All right? Nobody's going to do it. Mi ò lè wá kú, kò lè joyè ilé bàbá ẹ̀. What is that? Mi ò lè wá kú. And that's the secret. That's what the devil is using to make us to run away from what belongs to us. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And what belongs to you, you run away from it, you abandon it, and the enemy will get them. The enemy will get them. And if we truly believe in the Jesus that we are preaching, we preach Jesus. Oh, Jesus can do it. What day can you do? Does they exist? But you run away from Nigeria. So what are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? What day can you do? Does they exist? So God cannot protect you anymore. You are running. What day can you do? Does they exist? So God cannot protect you right now, or for you to run away. I don't know. Like I said sometimes ago, if I should go to Nigeria, I will go and join the witches and wizards in Nigeria. I won't join Christianity in Nigeria. When I go to Nigeria, I will join the witches and wizards. And somebody asked me why. I said, because witches and wizards, they are more powerful than the Jesus Africans preach. In Africa, they run because nobody's pursuing them. Then they run. But so I want to go and join that camp of the ones that are powerful. Because me, I want to go and be demonizing all those Christians. I will just appear in their church like this and say, Modeo. I won't hide myself. Me, I'm going to be powers and principality that you will see every day. I will be coming, visiting your church every day with all the bantelgu, everything. I will walk into your church. And I want to see you guys sit down there. You will run. And you will continue to run. If truly you are a Christian, you're supposed to be the powerhouse of God. That you carry the anointing, the grace of God upon your life. It is the enemy that should be running from you, not you running from the enemy. Not you running from the enemy. I'm telling you, I will demonize you. I will come to your churches with bantel. That's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing. Those fake people. Oh, fake hypocrites. Hypocrites all over, and they call themselves Christian. You're not supposed to call them Christian, call them hypocrites. Christian for where? Hypocrites. Call them hypocrites. When they preach something, they do something else. They preach something, but they do something else. That's what they do. I don't understand. All those security guards that were guiding Suleiman, they got killed. Pastor was inside bulletproof car. Who will want to kill a pastor if not that the pastor has done something bad? Think now. Why didn't they go and kill Adeboye? Why didn't they go and kill Oyedepo? Why didn't they go and kill Samadiyemi? Why is it him that they are all going to kill? But when we say something now, all of you members of the church will say, hey, he's not Papa. Papa is a good person. Papa is preaching well. Papa is doing well. But why is it Papa alone that they are following? Why is Papa buying bulletproof car? If Papa's work is good, if Papa is not a crook, why is he buying bulletproof car? Think. If Papa is actually a good person, he's a lover of everybody, he's not doing any bad thing. He's not doing any bad thing. Why would he be thinking of buying bulletproof car? Why? He must have done something crazy to somebody. And that person saying, I will show you Pepe. All right? And that's the stuff. You guys don't think. You don't think. Just follow religious leaders just like Mumu. Just follow them like Mumu. Nigeria is a great country. Nigeria in 2023 is going to be great. I want to promise you guys that. I promise you guys. Nigeria is going to be great. Everybody's waking up now. People are waking up from their sleep. I'm not going to delete this video. This video, I will keep it there on Instagram. All right? Normally, I delete my video on Instagram just for you guys to go over and see it on Facebook and YouTube. But no, I won't delete this one. I will keep this one here. I'll keep it here. I'll give you the different caption. I'll put it here. Telling you. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. Thank you very much for staying put. Maybe I've been killed while coming back from night visit. And I asked why. I know. All right, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. Alaba Ojoye. I'm telling you, I feel what you're feeling. Oh, like as if those powers, they know what we do not know. The kind of way they live their life, they just leave it. Well, thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Have a beautiful